So what I'm doing here is I'm just giving you some information that I want you to remember, that I want you to take in. And we are going to talk a bit more about things of this nature. Okay, this, and the remote viewing community. And how come I'm talking about it, how come it's relevant, and all that other good stuff. Let me show you the one last diagram. The last diagram, this right here. Okay. The target and the RV'ers that affect the target in a multitude of ways. And I know experiments have been done and things have been done, and they've documented how much they think and it goes in both directions, both past and future, which is really getting kind of fun because of what they're doing, the future stuff now. The detecting the target that's set in the future, and they're really trying to narrow down this information. That is why I'm interested too in their data, because I want to know, how are they thinking about it? Are they thinking about where's the recording device? Because some people are going to say, oh, the recording device, you don't know anything. You don't know what the Akashic is? I'm probably spelling that wrong. Okay, we're not talking about the Akashic. Okay. I have been in and out and through any of the people who do record or initiatory status or initiatory kind thing or karma or records of Atlantis and Mu and everything else, and I don't get into that. We don't get into that. None of us get into that over here at HQP. Okay. At HQ, we don't get into it. This is not what we're talking about. And the reason I'm saying that is just because hidden data is hidden. It's not Akashic. It feels like it comes from Akashic, okay, because it's non-physical. Generally. It's non-physical, generally. So it tends to have a feeling like this. But any of the big contenders that I have spoken with, and that my colleagues have spoken with, it's not here. Because we can talk about the Akashic too. So as far as recording devices go, I am suggesting that we broaden our horizons as far as our languaging skill at defining that recording device. We need a new word. We need some new words, and we need them bad. And maybe you don't feel it, but sometimes, you know, it's nice to relate to each other. And like I said, hidden people are hidden. And if you were that hidden, wouldn't you want to say hi to someone? Wouldn't you want to be able to relate in some way? I'm not saying it's good, and I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying that that's how people feel. And I'm not saying that you should act on it. I'm not saying that you shouldn't. We're talking about non-judgment here. But I do know about what Akashic is. I do know. I know this word. I know this intangible. And that is not the same thing. So we are hitting a challenge. We are hitting a limitation. Limit! This is the new limit, guys. How to articulate our reality. How to language skill it. Right? How to articulate it, how to say it, how to describe it, how to present it to other people. How to present ourselves to other people. There is some social skill involved, but this is the new limit. That recording device, and sometimes I'm even being told that it doesn't even exist. And that idea is relevant to the solipsism. If none of the people exist outside of you, if nothing exists, really, it's all an illusion. Okay, this one. It's all an illusion. This whole thing is an illusion. So it doesn't really exist by our languaging. Then why are we bothering with it? What good is that recorded existence? What good is that record? Why do we have that record? That record's just a pattern. It's a pattern and an expectation in the future. It's a pattern from the past, pattern, and an expectation. And yet we want to have turkey dinner. Turkey! We want to have that turkey dinner. So it's okay to have a pattern. It's okay to have an expectation. That makes limitation okay. But not to sit in it and dwell in it for friggin' ever. Not to sit in it and dwell in it for friggin' ever. No. So, granted, it's all an illusion. But I gotta learn how to say it. I gotta learn how to say it so that I can tell you guys what's in my head. I am suggesting that we broaden our horizons as far as our languaging skill at defining that recording device. We gotta learn to say it because that's what we need. That's what we've agreed upon, and that's what we're doing. And by that need, by that desire to learn and to better articulate ourselves, we are pushing forward to figure out and fully languagize, how would I say that? Fully put into language the recording device. Thank you for listening. I will be preparing some other materials shortly. Keep your eyes and ears on the lookout, and we'll catch you later. Aloha.